Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? Welcome, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wednesday, September 8th on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hope you all have had an outstanding Labor Day weekend holiday, and you're all ready to hop back. Did you have a nice holiday?
We did. We didn't do much, but
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Sarah Rush is here with the Frontier Community College, and we are going to talk about a wide variety of things that they have coming up at FCC here over the next month or two, including their first ever homecoming. Homecoming is
Welcome
so cool.
home.
Welcome home. Exactly right. Welcome home. We'll talk with Sarah about all that stuff here in just a second. Again, you are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, here on Channel 100 in Flora, down in Fairfield, Sisney, Jeff, Albion, Watson, Hartville, and on Channel 98 in Salem. So thank you so much for tuning in, however you are doing so. Now you're off camera, so mind your business. You can go ahead and do however you feel. This is Wednesday, September 8th. I do have a couple of community events that I can tell you about going on today, and both of them up in the Effingham area, as a matter of fact. It is Women and Juniors Disc Golf. Every Wednesday during the month of September, there's going to be a Women and Juniors Disc Golf League up at the Lake Sarah Disc Golf Course. It's free to participate. Equipment is provided. So trophies and prizes for each division will be handed out. The championship now will be held in 3 weeks. It'll be on September 29th, 3 weeks from today. And if you are looking for something new, fun to participate in, sign up anytime. I think they'll probably take you as the league season goes on. They'll take new people all the time, I would think. For more information, if you are looking for it, email Ben Ruhall, BenRuholl at gmail.com. That's Ben Ruhall at gmail.com. One other thing going on tonight. It's also in Effingham. Our good friend Bill Poss is going to have open mic night. He hosts this, I think, once a week at the Village Wine and Gifts. Enjoy a night of great live music as Bill Poss hosts a lineup of the region's best singer and songwriters. So that'll be a lot of fun for folks today. Again, this Wednesday, September 8th. What else is going on Wednesday, September 8th? I got to tell you, some days are better than others when it comes to the national holidays. Some days you get like National Chocolate Cream Pie Day or National Pizza Day or something like that. September 8th ain't that. This is National Ampersand Day. National Ampersand. Who doesn't love the fun and functional ampersand? From jotting a shorthand and to branding corporate names, this curly, quirky little character is ubiquitously useful. It's also quite aesthetic, as you'll see at Amper Art, featuring the ampersand as fun and fabulous art. Did you know? I will ask you, Sarah. Did you know the ampersand used to be the last letter of the alphabet?
No, I did not know that.
I had no idea. Why it would have been makes no sense. But
no.
Changing alphabet doesn't matter. It doesn't. It changes over the years, I guess. It is the ampersand is put together as like a combination of E and T, which in Latin means and. Et.
Okay.
Et in Latin.
Okay.
Like etc. Right. And more. So there you go. The word ampersand is a slurring of real words run together over time. I don't know what the two words were. And the plus sign is actually an ampersand.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, you now know more about the ampersand than you ever thought you would. But I've got more to tell you about it in case you're interested and how you can celebrate the ampersand. I suggest that you go to there's a little hotel in London. Now, it's story time here on a Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You ever been to London?
I have.
Nice place, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Very nice. Where did you spend most of your time?
Well, I spent 6 months in England in college, And the school that I attended,
Harlexton? Nice.
So I was in Grantham for most of the time, but we would hop on the train to London frequently.
Well, that's outstanding. There's we stayed there for about a week, and there's a hotel across the street from the condo or whatever we were staying in called the Hotel Ampersand. And I thought that's the silliest name. I just can't believe anybody would name a hotel Ampersand. And they had ampersands all over the place.
Right.
So, I mean, I haven't forgotten the name of the hotel.
Right.
But the other reason that I haven't forgotten, and whenever you travel back to, you may or may not go back to Britain at some point.
It's on the.
It is on.
Yeah, Lucy,
on the to-do list.
Yeah, Lucy and the Queen share the same birthday.
Oh, really?
So the year Lucy...
By about 80 years difference, or 85.
No, the year Lucy's to turn 21, the Queen is to turn 100.
Wow.
So we are hopeful that...
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah, but we want to try to go in the summer to celebrate and hook up with those opening rounds of Wimbledon.
Well, now that'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
We had, so you're looking through 3 years down the road. This place will still be there. The hotel was a very nice hotel. We just walked across to hang out, walked across the street, hang out, just see what it looked like. I wanted to see what the inside of a place called Hotel Ampersand
would look like.
I went downstairs to they said, well, there's a bar downstairs. So I went to the bar downstairs, and we spent 2 nights there. Had the best bartender I've ever met. Incredible, and he was basically giving us tastes and samples of different gins and tonics and how they fit together.
Okay.
Just incredible.
Yeah.
Hotel Ampersand. I suggest it for you.
Okay.
Next time you go, you'll have a good time.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have a good time in England anyway.
Yeah.
I would think you'd have a good time. What else is going on today, ladies and gentlemen? This is also National Pediatric Hematology Oncology Nurses Day. Like I said, there's no food holidays today, but this recognizes the hardworking and dedicated professionals bringing care to patients every day. Honoring nurses caring for pediatric hematology and oncology patients, this observance takes place during Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. These dedicated professionals provide quality nursing care for children, adolescents, and young adults with cancer and blood disorders. Additionally, they provide the highest standard of physical and emotional support to the most precious patients and their families. So there you go. If you have the opportunity to, most of you folks, you don't want to meet a pediatric or oncology nurse in private life,
right,
or in public life, but in private life, if you get a chance, thank them for all their hard work, and for that matter, and this probably applies to you as well, with the nursing program at Frontier. It's always a good time to thank nurses for their work, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Particularly now, but yeah, it's always important, and we want to encourage students to consider careers in the healthcare field.
There you go. She couldn't have said it any better. I couldn't have said it any better myself. So outstanding. But one that's more fun, this is also, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome yourselves to National Biscuits and Gravy Week. During the second week of September, this celebrates the homespun Southern way to start the day. It's a good reason to sit down to a hot breakfast and start the workday with a full stomach, as biscuits and gravy. They're a popular American breakfast, especially in the South. Some say its emergence took place immediately after the Revolutionary War. Once the U.S. pulled away from Britain, food shortages set in, and notably these shortages hit the South particularly hard. So people came up with a good way to load up on carbs before going to work. So there you go. The National Biscuits and Gravy Week is an organized incentive to learn about the different types of gravy. Now, really, who needs more than one type of gravy for biscuits and gravy? It's a sausage gravy.
Yes, that's
of
right.
course. Make yourself a nice roux and off you go. There you go. What else is going on, ladies and gentlemen, today? This is Major League Baseball tonight. Big day for baseball as the Reds are at the Cubs tonight. That's on channel 640 on the Marquee Network, channel 597. Vladimir Gutierrez versus Alec Mills. Also tonight, 6:05, Toronto Blue Jays at the Yankees. Yankees, Alek Manoah versus Luis Gil. That's on MLB Network, Channel 599. Cardinals are hosting the Dodgers tonight. To be determined for the Dodgers. They haven't figured out who they're going to start. Adam Wainwright will start for the Cardinals. That's on Bally Sports, Channel 643. And finally, Channel 630. On 643, it'll be the White Sox at Toronto taking on the Blue. Check that. The White Sox at the Oakland A's. Dallas Keuchel versus Frankie Montas. That's Channel 643. That's Sarah Rush. I'm Bruce Dickey. Back right after this. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lemon Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lemons always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemonsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
It's the weekend and your symptoms are worsening. The morning of a big meeting and you have a bigger sore throat. Ever experienced that urgency after picking up your sick child and your community health center has already closed? You will be able to connect to a provider at crhpc.org. Even if you have never been to CRHPC, you are welcome to utilize our services. Feel better after scheduling a video visit with CRHPC.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, welcome back, folks. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. My guest today is Sarah Rush, and I put on there the Frontier Community College Homecoming, but there's a lot more things going on this month at Frontier Community College that she's going to be telling us about. But Sarah, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you being back. It's been a little while.
It's been a little while.
I guess it has been a little while. We had a doggone pandemic since the last time I think you were here.
I know.
Because you were typically here to talk about the style show,
Correct.
which we'll talk about maybe later this month, early next month sometime. But welcome back. I appreciate
thank you.
I appreciate you doing it. All right, I got to know, before we get in, we're going to get into the homecoming stuff here in a second. The Frontier having their first homecoming. Going to get into that in a minute. I haven't had any Frontier really instructors on the show much since the pandemic hit.
Right.
Frontier was one of the only schools. Frontier and the IECC schools were some of the very few schools that stayed in students last year, right?
In person,
in-person instruction.
Right. Fall of 2020, we were, one of few. Many institutions were either completely online or had hybrid, where some students were in person and other classes were online, a mixture. But we were one of few institutions that was fully in person last fall and continue to be this fall.
What were some of the considerations taken into that? And the reason I ask is I know that Frontier Community College has a lot of students that don't live in this country, that they don't live in this area. Were those some of the things that were taken into thought, or maybe the lack of internet some places?
Right. Potentially, yes. Many of those decisions came out of the district office.
Yeah.
But I think the Board of Trustees and Dr. Gower they felt that students needed to be in person. And as an instructor, I felt that students really appreciated that opportunity. They had friends that were away at four-year institutions or other community colleges that didn't have that luxury.
Yeah.
And they were very appreciative of the opportunity to be in person. Many of these students didn't get to finish their senior year, or they didn't get to finish their first year of college. And so just any opportunity, we're built for socialization as humans.
Yeah.
And they were so thankful just to be in class and in person.
What were some of the stories they tell you? I mean, because like you said, a lot of their classmates in high school were not able to go to college.
Right.
And I guess they must have had talking to people who were out last year.
Right.
It was depressing.
Yeah, and I think too, they realized how difficult it might have been for certain courses, like certain levels of math, biology, chemistry, to be online would be incredibly difficult.
Well, that makes sense, seeing as that colleges like Frontier Community College and Wabash and Wnli and Lincoln Trail, Kaskaskia for that matter, they are basically job building community or organizations, aren't the community colleges?
Right.
And as part of their reason to be in, it's hands-on, isn't it?
Right. And we have the benefit of a low student-instructor ratio.
Yeah.
And so when you're thinking about a lecture hall with potentially 200 students at the University of Illinois, that's a considerable consideration in the midst of a pandemic.
It's a little bit different, though.
Exactly.
Than what, you don't have lecture halls at any of the schools in the IECC that have that many. Well, you've got the halls occasionally, but they don't see that kind of class, do they?
Not generally, no. Right.
Well, that's fascinating. It's been fascinating to me how Frontier and the other community colleges were able to deal. How successful was Frontier in avoiding large outbreaks?
I believe that they were successful. We had a little hiccup in the housing where most of the athletes live, and it was about a year ago. It kind of trickled down after the long weekend holiday, but Dr. Edgren and Dr. Brunsma just kind of took the bull by the horns and powered through. And it was ultimately the right decision.
And it was something where you were in class, everyone was wearing masks, everyone masked up in class.
Prior to, everyone was masked up in class. So the decision was made to pull all the athletes out of in-person instruction. And then they began testing so that they could separate the sick from the well. And that testing went on
all semester,
for several
didn't it?
weeks. Well, I would say, depending on if you actually tested positive, then your testing stopped after, you
you're
spent
positive.
your quarantine days,
Sure.
right? But the students that continued to test negative, some of them had upwards of 4 and 5 tests before they were released to go back to the classroom setting. One of the first times in a section of fundamentals of public speaking that I was teaching, a student, she was a volleyball player out of North City. It was her first in-person class back for about 3 weeks, and she happened to sneeze, and literally the entire class turned to look at her. And she's like, I promise I've had 4 negative tests.
See, that's what I've got. That's what I just coughed twice here, ladies and gentlemen. And I know Sarah's wanting to run like the wind, but I just I had a catch in my throat. I had a catch in my throat. It's just one of these things that happens when you're speaking. You're a public speaking instructor, for crying out loud. All right, I tell you what, and I think the wide variety of opportunities for activities that Frontier and all these colleges usually put on had to go on hold last year.
Right, they did.
What we're going to talk about is some of the things bringing us back into that.
Correct.
Right? And that's what we're going to do right after we come back here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, back here with Sarah Rush. Right after these words, do please stick around. Back in a second.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our power brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lemon Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Hi, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today is Sarah Rush. She is an instructor with Frontier Community College, as well as, goodness, I could list.
Right.
I could start listing, and you tell me when I'm wrong.
Okay.
She is the student senate faculty representative to the student senate.
That's
Does that make
correct.
sense?
Yes.
All right. She is the president of the Frontier Community College Foundation.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
And she also takes out the trash cans and dumps them every night. Is that right?
Yes.
She's very busy. She's very busy, ladies and gentlemen. And what we're here to talk about today is, this is really cool. I'm a proud graduate of the University of Illinois, and very proud that we fight with Missouri. Missouri says they're the first ones to have a homecoming. Illinois, we say we're the first ones to have a homecoming, and I think it's really us. That's not those scumbag Mizzou people. But my point is, 1910 they decided they'd been a college for 50 years. In 1910, or almost 50 years, 43 years. It's kind of strange now that Frontier Community College has also been a college for 43 years. We're doing a homecoming now too.
Right. Yeah.
What got that going? What was the genesis of the homecoming idea at Frontier?
Right. I've always been looking for opportunities to kind of blend the community with the community college.
Yeah.
And with the inception of sports, I kept thinking, we need to do something to really celebrate and get the community, out here on campus to watch a game or get to know these students that we've, are visiting for 9 months or however long while they're a student at the college, and develop some even possible mentor relationships. And
mentor networking for that matter.
Absolutely. Yeah. And just thought, why don't we do a homecoming? We don't have one. We've not had one. And so we've kind of come up with opportunities for both students so they can be excited and feel like they're invested in their college campus.
Right.
And also the community, something to rally around and enjoy it right along with the students.
Okay, I didn't even realize that the community was part of it. How are you blending the community in with the students on campus? What are some of the events that you have going?
Well, Frontier they were the campus without walls.
Right, that was the very first, the college without walls.
Right, college without walls. So many of our classes over the years have been community education classes. Mm-hmm. So at this point, we start talking about what we can do and how we can get the community involved and feel like they're invested. So we consider, if you took a class at the college, you're an alumni.
Oh, okay. So that's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask if I was an alum, because I have taken courses out there over the course of the last... Probably not in the last 20 or 30 years, but I took some out there in the 80s and 90s.
Right.
Have you contacted the old fogies from the first class in 1976?
We're trying.
Are you really?
We are trying. We have set up an alumni Facebook page.
What I meant to say was not as fresh alums, not old fogies.
Right. And we have a mailing list that we've compiled over the years. And you would be surprised how many in our community, like Belinda Demeret, who, is an alumnus. She was a former student and then went on to actually work there. Yeah. And her husband Ray taught chemistry over the years, so he's invested in the institution. And then I think Julie, her oldest daughter, actually took some classes there, and then her oldest grandchildren, Audrey and Alexander, are both graduates,
aren't they?
So, I mean, that's a family that can get invested in what we're doing.
Alex coming down for homecoming? We heard.
I don't know. I doubt it.
I don't know. I haven't.
But that's 3 generations.
And you mentioned folks basically all of those people have lived or do live in Fairfield. But I mean, the frontier goes over to Edwards County, goes over to Albion.
Up here in Flora.
It goes up here to Flora.
Right.
And there, I mean, I know a lot of folks from Flora who go to school down there.
Right, yeah.
Do we have so basically you've got this large alum group.
Right.
That do you have any idea how many people have graduated from Frontier?
I don't. That's a good statistic for me to find out.
I'm doing the math.
sure.
I'm doing the math in my head right now, and I'm guessing with 43 years, right? 1976 was the first one,
Right.
First graduation. 45 years of graduation. I'm gonna bet you're looking at around. Oh, it's gonna be 5,000 or more,
It would have to be.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Right.
So you're going to be making phone calls to all these people.
Well, I don't know about that. We hope they're on social media.
Yeah, all right, social media. There you go. All right, so the events all start on Thursday, September 23rd, I'm told, right?
The campus events will for students, geared towards students, we're going to kick that off on Monday, September 20th.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Well, we're going to be doing cookie delivery. And
Really?
Yeah.
See, now we just established you have students in Flora, from Flora, so we can do some cookie delivery up here.
Well, not up here.
Oh, no, that's not cool. Get my hopes up like
Right,
that.
right.
All right, well, go ahead.
Yeah, but we've got some volunteers from the Student Senate Club that are going to deliver cookies to students on campus Monday morning in class.
Oh, okay.
And it'll have a little tag with all the remaining week's activities as a reminder of what they are invited to and hopefully will participate in.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Getting
Right.
the kids involved that way.
Exactly.
All right, so they're going to do the cookies on Monday. What's Tuesday? Do we have a Tuesday thing?
For the students, pickleball.
Student pickleball. Is this on the
Yeah.
parking lot out front?
We're gonna do it in workforce.
Oh,
Okay?
inside.
Yeah, we're gonna raise the doors, on each end,
Yeah.
so we get proper ventilation and
Right.
try to keep it as cool as we can.
Yeah.
7 in the evening to 9 in the evening, and in the community of Fairfield, there's a big push for pickleball.
I drove by the Baptist church yesterday,
Yeah.
and there were people playing pickleball. I drove by 2 or
Right.
3 times.
So some community organizers of that effort have agreed to come and teach students how to play pickleball. And as part of all of this, the college has purchased paddles and nets and
Oh, that's
balls.
fun.
And so students will be able then in the future to check those items out of the Bobcat Den.
Oh, wow.
And set up either on a parking lot or in workforce development to continue to play pickleball.
Well, it's a nice way to get folks at the heart rate up a little bit, right?
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, what's on Wednesday? Do
On
we have
Wednesday, the First Baptist Church in Fairfield is sponsoring a picnic for all the students.
This is current students.
Yeah, current students, 11 to 1.
Okay.
And we'll have some lawn games,
Speaking of
cornhole.
pickleball,
Yeah,
they'll
we
be
could
playing
do that.
pickleball there.
Yeah, you
gotta
never
figure.
know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure what's on the menu, if they were doing, like walking tacos or pork burgers or what have
It's
you.
for-
but
it's-
it's always good food.
It's Wayne County. It's going to
Yeah.
be pork burgers.
It's always good food.
It's easy to figure.
Right. So that's, again, just to get them outside, enjoying the activities, developing that community and campus spirit.
But then the reunion is the next night.
Thursday, we kick off the community events.
The community part of it. All right. What's the first event? It's
Okay.
the big reunion party.
Yes.
The dance party.
The WNOI Dance Party Reunion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the WNOI Dance Party Reunion. This is
Yeah.
going to be a big deal. It's going to be indoors too, right?
We're going to have it in workforce. We'll raise those doors at each
Yeah,
end again.
yeah.
Steve Lemons is our DJ.
Okay.
And
Go ahead.
well, for our audience, if they can remember years gone by of the classes offered at the college in both line dancing and ballroom dancing, that's what the reunion's about. We're asking all
Wow.
those former students to come back and kick up their heels.
See, now that'll be fun because Brunsma basically taught the last ones of those, didn't he?
No, it was always Steve Lemons.
Oh, okay.
For ballroom,
Yeah.
and Mike Potterarf,
Potterarf.
yeah, was apparently the line dance instructor. So
Well, they're both still around.
yeah,
So, I mean, Steve's
and
going to
they
be there.
are ecstatic.
How do we, can we make requests for music for Steve? He's
I'm
probably
sure
going to be
we
on these.
can. Yeah, I'm sure we can.
And you say WNOI, they're sponsoring it, right?
They are sponsoring it. So
Oh,
we
see.
are so appreciative to them. And
That's going to be good, clean fun. That is on Thursday, September 23rd. I tell you what, let's do. We've got a huge weekend of activities, and there's like a king and queen going to be crowned. And I don't even know when people start. Have they started applying for the yet, or do you get nominated?
Nominations.
We're going to talk about the nomination process because apparently I'm no longer eligible. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back right after this. Stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our power brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lemon Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. You need to speak up a little bit, buddy.
Okay.
You're too quiet.
All right.
She's just too reserved and quiet a person. That's for sure. Sarah Rush is here, and we are talking about the upcoming Frontier Community College homecoming. We just had the big dance on Thursday night, and on Friday, there's all kinds of things going on, including the coronation of the King and Queen. But tell me how do you want to tell me about the Friday, the first thing going on?
Right. Well, I want to mention on Thursday evening for students.
I skipped something, didn't
It's
I?
okay. It's not on that postcard, but it's Bobcat Night at the Mule Barn.
Oh, really?
For the Lady Mules volleyball game.
Mm-hmm.
There
are 2 or 3 Lady Mules probably on the Bobcat team now, right?
2, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, but Nixie had worked that out with Chet, and so we want to encourage our students to go to the Mule Barn and watch some some good volleyball.
Yeah, that'll be in like she says in the Mule Barn. I'm trying to see if we're televising them that night. I think we've got Fairfield volleyball once in September and once in October, so I don't think we're there that night.
Okay.
I could look at it. We've got them at Flora. I can't remember.
Okay.
Sometime.
Yeah.
But we'll have them.
Right.
But not that game. Okay, so that's Thursday night.
Right, that's Thursday night.
If you're not into the boot scooting buggy or
Yeah.
All right.
Wear your Frontier shirt to the
There you
Mule
go.
Barn.
There
Yeah.
you go.
But Friday morning, we have the Wayne White Electrical Distribution Lineman Scholarship Golf Outing. This is their second annual golf outing. And that'll be held at the Wayne County Golf Course.
Okay.
If you are interested in reserving a team for either an 8:30 or a 1 o'clock.
Oh, they've got two different tee times.
Yeah, and
Okay.
lunch is provided there.
All right.
So you'll need to contact Wayne White, and you can get all set up with them. There are still openings for both outings in the morning and the afternoon.
Chris Hopfinger
Yeah.
at Wayne White is the fellow to get a hold of. This is a really good cause, isn't
Absolutely. They usually raise enough to pay for one scholarship in full. So for the
Hey, that's
lineman
really good.
program.
I mean, you
Yeah.
make sure the world. That's the thing. Frontier Community College is one of the very few colleges that have the lineman course,
Yeah.
don't they?
Do you remember when they
Curriculum.
announced that? When Dreeth was the president and they
No.
announced that?
No.
The AP Wire picked it up.
Really?
They thought it was for football.
Like a football lineman course?
And they were complaining like this, you're going to school to learn to play football or, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I think they ended up calling to
That's
verify
great.
the story, and they said, oh, no, like those
linemen.
guys that,
Yeah.
put
Guys that are down in fixing New Orleans right now.
Right.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
yeah.
Well, get a hold of Nyberger there, and actually, if you want to get a hold of somebody at Front, by the way, what's the phone number of Frontier if somebody does need it?
842-3711.
842-3711.
Or they can contact me,
Ask for Sarah.
516-1200.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ask for Sarah, and she can help you
Right.
out. Okay,
Yeah.
that's that golf is on Friday. Also, you're giving tours on Friday.
Yeah, we're going to start at the Learning Resource Center at 9:45.
Okay.
And campus will be open for tours. Program directors will be in attendance, and so folks can learn about the different program offerings. Community members can do that.
Nice.
Student ambassadors will be leading the tours.
Okay.
From various points on campus, and our baseball coaches have agreed to drive the buses.
How about that?
If we have, someone
Jimmy's going to get behind the wheel.
He is.
Good.
Yeah,
I need to
so-
get Jimmy on the show too. for
There
that.
you go.
Jimmy Brenneman. Okay, well, you see now that's nice of them to drive the bus
Right.
since they're playing a game later that day.
Yeah. We have invited the feeder schools to Fairfield Community High School, their third grades, to come for an exhibition game
Okay.
for the baseball team at FMB Field on campus.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. We've invited them to arrive about 12:30.
Yeah.
Game will start at 1.
Okay.
The first pitch, our famous alumnus,
Wow.
Andrew Miller.
Oh, no kidding. The fire
Fairfield
chief.
Fire chief.
How about that?
Yep. He graduated with a certificate in fire science.
Okay.
So he's agreed to throw out the first pitch. His daughter Maitland is a student this fall. She's a
You're
student
kidding
ambassador.
me.
No.
Oh.
It makes you feel
I
old.
am so
doesn't
old.
it? I know.
Yeah, I just can't
know.
believe that.
Right.
That's awful.
And so they'll play a couple innings of ball, and Chuck Wagon Charlie's down in Mill Shoals.
There you go.
They've donated the popcorn for the kids.
All right.
So we want to give them a shout out. We appreciate that. And
But like after a couple of innings, then it's the big deal.
yeah, it's the coronation.
The
first.
coronation, on-field coronation, ladies and gentlemen, of Fairfield or Frontier Community College's first ever homecoming king and queen.
That's right.
How about
They'll
that,
go
ladies
down
and
in the
gentlemen?
history books.
They will go down in the history
Yeah.
books. Who is eligible for nomination?
So campus has a number of clubs and student organizations.
Phi
and then
Delta Kappa or
Phi
whatever.
Theta Kappa.
Phi Theta Kappa.
Yeah, they've got some nominees that they've submitted.
Student Senate.
Student Senate, they've got their nominees. Baseball team, volleyball team, softball team, esports.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Eric Reeser, he's the advisor.
They're going to get the. I was about to make a bad joke about basements and stuff like that.
Right, yeah.
That's not that at all.
No.
They're going to get out of their house and see the sun.
Right. That's right.
Not nice at all. I'm such a jerk. I feel bad. All right, but
listen. Whatever works to get students engaged in campus life, if it's esports, if it's politics, whatever it is, we want to do it.
That's really cool, though.
Right.
That and these kids will end up representing the college for the next school year.
Correct.
Going in the parades and stuff. They'll probably be in the Fairfield. Do we have a parade set up?
No, we haven't done that.
Oh, doggone. How many? Right. Okay, so how many nominations for Queen and King and Queen are there? Do you know?
Okay, so for the clubs, I think we could potentially have 7 or 8 of male and female.
Oh, good.
So, yeah.
Well, that'll be fun. Yeah. How's that chosen?
Each club kind of determines their nominee.
No. How do we choose from the 8 down to 1?
Okay. So students will have a chance to vote.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it should all be online and digital.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good time. There's nothing can go wrong with that. Right. There's even more coming up on Saturday. That's Sarah Rush. We're going to come back. We're going to talk all about Frontier's first homecoming, and it's a lot of fun. We'll be back right after this on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lemon Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lemons always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemonsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for joining us today. My guest today is Sarah Rush from Frontier Community College, and we are talking about the first ever Frontier Community College homecoming celebration. It's the weekend of September 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Big time. Should be beautiful
time.
weather for that,
I
too.
sure hope so.
That's the perfect weather time frame. Okay. All kinds of things. We've talked about the Thursday, the dance party on Thursday. Friday has the tours along with the golf outing and the baseball game and the coronation at the game, which you really should not want to miss that at all. Saturday, you got a bunch of stuff too, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
What's going on Saturday?
At noon at Center Street in the gymnasium.
The Z.
The Z.
Being the big part there.
Right,
okay.
right. Volleyball is playing
Heartland Community College.
Yeah, and that's a pack the place game.
Okay.
So we're encouraging all those third graders that came to coronation to go to volleyball on Saturday.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
You get good crowds down there at Center Street, don't you?
We do. Nixie is really good. Well, we have a lot of talented volleyball
that's it.
in
That's
this
the
area.
thing.
And so she's able to recruit fairly locally, so we get
Well, I'm going to say, you mentioned a couple from Fairfield. You've
Right.
you've got one or two from North City, I think, right?
We've got one.
And Edwards County has some.
Yes.
Where else are some of the other local kids from?
Wnli.
Okay.
Yeah, and we've got one from here in Flora.
Okay.
And there's one from Coulterville, Illinois.
That's not that far away.
No, it's not. So,
Easy drive.
Yeah, so Mount Carmel.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we have a couple girls from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, well, that's a little farther.
That's a little farther. That's right. I think we've got 3.
Yeah.
But Nixie's done a really good job of establishing relationships in the community for those girls through kind of adopt-a-family programs.
Oh, that's really cool.
And the Cumberland Presbyterian Church, they come out in droves for
No kidding.
volleyball. Yeah, they really do.
That's all you can ask, and because those girls work so hard, along with the baseball players and softball players.
Right.
You can go to the volleyball match, go to softball.
Right, and come back.
Tell us about it. Then come back. There's another volleyball match at 4, right?
Yeah, against Wren Lake.
Okay. So softball's at what time?
I believe it's at 1
Okay.
against Brescia.
Against who?
Brescia,
Okay.
Yeah.
They're from Kentucky.
Kentucky. That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said Bo Russia. That's a country.
Right. Brescia.
Okay. Brescia. All right. So and then and then the volleyball again back at it at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, against Wren Lake.
See,
So
now
that
that's
potentially has a big draw as well.
Well, Red
you know?
Lake's they've got a very good volleyball program too,
and,
don't they?
And they're close enough that I think they recruit, locally as well.
Right.
So yeah.
That's fun. So noon at volleyball, 1 o'clock at softball, 4 o'clock at volleyball. Exhausted. What else could you do?
Well,
Are we having another dance?
No.
No?
We've planned a welcome home dinner
Okay.
to be held at Willow Creek.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah, 6:30 in the evening.
Okay.
And we've got a Q&A with Sarah Fry.
A Q&A with Sarah Fry. She's not doing a speech.
No, it's a Q&A, Mike Dreeth.
Okay.
Now, Sarah is an alumni of the
Right.
college. She was a student there when Mike was the president.
If you don't know who Sarah Fry is, ladies and gentlemen, you probably haven't been eating watermelon locally.
Yes, or pumpkins or,
Or
what have you.
pumpkins.
Yeah. She is the author of The Growing Season, and it's a book about her life and, her entrepreneurship in the agriculture.
It's
industry.
doing very well.
Yes, it's doing
Wasn't
very
it?
well.
It was like number 1 on the New York Times list of nonfiction something or other, right?
Right. Yeah, and I think a studio in Hollywood has picked up the rights to develop
really?
it as a TV series.
All right.
I believe.
Okay.
So
no, you know Sarah, and I've met Sarah.
I don't know Sarah. I
don't know
met
Sarah?
her. No.
Have you seen her picture?
I have.
Who would make? I didn't bring her picture. I'm sorry. Who would make a good Sarah Fry for the television series? Figure a woman in their in their
Kristen,
5th decade.
Yeah,
she's in her 40s.
Kristen Bell is a comedic actress.
Yeah, she's too young though. Well,
Yeah,
no, I
you
guess she could
think?
do that.
I don't know.
She could do that.
Oh, Reese Witherspoon.
There you go.
Yep, perfect.
Get a billionaire entrepreneuress.
Exactly. Right?
She would be good at it.
Yeah, she really would because she can do both.
Yeah.
You know, the comedy and the drama.
Yeah, she'd probably be 44, 45 years old or
for
something.
sure. Yeah,
she'd be perfect for that. There,
Very
I
good
love your thinking.
casting.
I was sitting here trying to come up with somebody myself, but I kept going older, like the redheaded gal, like from what's her name? She she won an Academy Award.
Oh, Emma Stone.
Not
or
her.
Rachel
but
McAdams.
that'd be a good one.
Yeah, Rachel McAdams.
No, I was thinking more Julianne Moore.
Oh, okay.
Julianne Moore.
Yeah.
But she's probably a little bit old for that.
Reese Witherspoon has some grit.
And Reese Witherspoon will work in television.
Yeah. And I mean, after reading Sarah's book, she definitely has some grit.
Yeah.
So
that's exactly right.
In my mind, that's who it is.
Well, see, now that makes some sense. I like how you're working here. Okay, and that can't be all. I mean, you've only had so much. That is it. Oh my heavens!
I know.
I think the kids are going to be exhausted.
I think so.
All right. Well, that sounds like a good time. Are we having a parade next year?
I will put it on the list for consideration. I don't know how we do it. Between 45 and Mount Vernon Road can be really...
Yeah, that could get unpleasant.
A motor speedway.
Yeah, it can. Every morning about 7:20.
I mean, I guess we could maybe have our staging and line up there at Elastec.
Yeah.
And then go Industrial Drive to Frontier and maybe turn around at Bob Boyle's or down through...
well, we don't have a
Classroom
band.
Building West, yeah. You know Josh Livesay.
Livesay do it.
Yeah.
Livesay would do it.
Or we can maybe do a battle of the bands and all the...
See, now, there you go.
All the
Bring in
local,
Wayne City's band.
Well, they're not in our district. They're technically Wren Lake.
Oh.
So it'd have to be Flora and Richland County and Edwards
County's
County.
band. Yeah, they've always got a good one, too.
Right.
I didn't realize Wayne City wasn't in the district.
No, they're Wren Lake.
So,
Isn't that funny?
Well, Flora is. So
Yes.
bring the outstanding high school band from Flora
Right.
and Sisney. They could come
Right.
down. They do it. See, we're working. This is kind of how the whole thing got going to start with, wasn't it?
That's just kind of a meeting of the minds.
A meeting of the minds.
Let's try it.
Homecoming. Oh, this is going to be fun. I got to tell you, this is going to be good. How do you? I guess. Will we acknowledge alums at some of these places?
I think more than likely the dance party will, and probably the dinner. We may ask those to stand that have a certificate, a degree, an associate degree, or even just took community education classes. But I'm at least in Fairfield proper. I'm just confident that almost lots of people have had their fingerprints.
Well,
on
that's
Frontier.
the thing. In Flora proper, you're going to have a ton.
Absolutely.
In Albion proper, for crying out loud.
Sims, Johnsonville.
Yeah, now this is going to be. How well has it worked at other schools? Is this Frontier's not the first school to have homecoming?
No,
huh?
I know Wabash has done. I mean, they have an annual one. I think it's decently successful because they continue to do it.
Well, you wouldn't do it otherwise.
Exactly.
You wouldn't do it otherwise.
We'll see.
For more information, again, let's tell
Contact
people.
me. Yep, Sarah Rush, 618-516-1200. Tickets are on sale for the dinner.
842-3711.
Yes. Yep. And I am not on campus full time, but they can get you in touch with me.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, so enjoy the Frontier Community College homecoming weekend. It's the weekend of September 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Sarah, thank you so much.
Thank
Have a great time. That's going to be a good
I've
time.
got a shout out.
You got like 10 seconds.
Okay, your fan, my friend, Shirley Stewart. Hi, Shirley.
Hi, Shirley. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it, folks. Have a great day. See y'all real soon.